open for you right now, but it won't stay open forever. Spirit is showing me a moment that calls for courage, for clarity, and trust in what you feel. The choice you make now will shape what comes next, and hesitation could mean watching the opportunity pass. Let's see what's unfolding for you in this moment. Welcome in, my beautiful Gemini friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's go ahead, call in spirit, open up this space and see what it is that your soul is ready to hear. So I'm going to start with a Kali oracle. Kali is coming forward to bring you a raw truth that is going to shatter some sort of an illusion that might be up in front of you. And this truth is necessary at this time in your life. So we're getting Shodashi. So Shodashi is the name. And she is coming forward here. Some of you might be resonating with the image today, the colors. So Sodashi cleanses the soul from past hurts. Her presence indicates recovery and a claiming of dignity after experiences of being judged, betrayed, or criticized. If your innate being has been put down in any way, or if there has been bullying or nastiness directed towards you, Sodashi brings healing and renewal so you can rise above and lay claim to your innate beauty and worth. I want to read this to you one more time. So once again, Sodashi cleanses the soul from past hurts. Her presence indicates recovery and a claiming of dignity after experiences of being judged, betrayed, or criticized. If your innate being has been put down in any way, or if there has been bullying or nastiness directed towards you, Sodashi brings healing and renewal so you can rise above and lay claim to your innate beauty and worth. And I feel that Spirit is saying it is about time. They are saying to you, it is about time now. And I feel that you are taking your power back, claiming it in a way. And I'm getting the word black coming through. So black could be a last name, or you're seeing something in the color black. Okay, I feel this is going to be a color that might be predominant in your life right now. Maybe you've been wearing a lot of black recently. So we're going to pull some tarot cards and see what story is unfolding here. Now, the energy that's coming through, it is passing through. It's not going to stop. And it may shift into something different. So I do feel that there is this feeling within you of now or never, like you're making some sort of a decision, or perhaps you're at a crossroads. So first we are getting 9 of Swords. You're upset here. You're sad. I'm getting some sort of a disappointment. Your heart is overwhelmed, and disappointment's definitely coming in here. Hurt, betrayed, despair, loss, all kinds of words that are coming up here. So they want you to process whatever this is. Allow yourself to process it, but don't hold on to it. This is a part of your story, but it is not what is actually in control of your story. There's something that you're learning from this experience and moving on from. So we have the 9 of Swords to start. We also have the 7 of Swords. So you know what? You've been sensing and feeling this for a while. There's something happening, some sort of a truth. And this truth has been in the back of your mind here, Gemini. And you feel like it's getting closer and closer, like you can feel it a mile away. You can't see it, but you can definitely feel it. So there's definitely something big coming in, and this is a change, a shift. Perhaps you've been, delaying it or trying to avoid it in some way. It is showing up now. So that is the 7 of Swords. And we have the Page of Wands. It is opening you up to a completely different journey in your life. And I feel that you've always known that this journey was meant to be yours, but for some reason you haven't stepped into it. Or perhaps you have stepped into it, but it's come with some loss, right? It's come with some sort of ties that broke, commitments, again, that broke, and a lot of different things. So I'm getting you in these emotions that are all over the place, like a mixed bag of emotions. And allow yourself to process that. Don't allow your mind to hold on to it. So what happens is we can sometimes start to think about things in many different ways, even if it's not true. This is something that they want you to be mindful of, to clear the space in your mind and step out as this version of you that it's actually a process where you're stepping out as this new version of yourself after you have released and healed through some sort of experience. So that is the Page of Wands. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And Gemini, I love it when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. Some of you might resonate with the people in these cards, and if you do, share with me who these people are. Maybe share a name, because we are all connected. Everything we share here in this community is a sign for each and every one of us. Okay, so share some names here. They might resonate with someone. So we've got 9 of Swords here. There's a completion happening. Something that is coming to an end, and I feel that it's a painful end for some of you. Right? So this could be you leaving a relationship. Maybe the relationship didn't work out or whatever happened. There's a lot of pain and hurt here. And it's wrapping this chapter up now, which is the difficult part for some of us, and moving on to the next phase of our lives without someone in it. Maybe this is a job, your career, something to do with, your home or something. We are again here to have a human experience, Gemini, and sometimes what we do is we take this world personally. I feel that's the whole point, but we're meant to actually stay connected to our spirit as we're moving through this earthly realm in this human form. Our human body, this vessel that we are so blessed to move through earth in, is incredibly powerful, and sometimes our soul has a hard time navigating through it. And it's not that the vessel it's the energies of the world as well, right? It's like I don't know if any of you surf. They're showing me a surfer. When I can look at surfers, I'm like, you know what? I think I can surf. I'm going to go and try that out. And just getting on the board itself is extremely difficult. It's like, I don't even know what the heck I'm doing. I'm way in over my head. But the more that you practice, the better you get at it. And here I feel that spirit, because of practice coming in, you're showing up as a beginner here, adopting a beginner's mindset and starting from scratch with something else. So I feel that there's been a lot of hurt and pain. I'm getting hate coming through. The word hate is incredibly strong, and Spirit wants you to be mindful how you use that word around, because words are spells that you're putting out into the universe, and the energy of that also is what ripples into our world and reflects back to us the energy that we are vibrating in through the experiences we are having. Okay, so you're breaking free from some sort of thought pattern. There's something here that's been sitting on your mind for a while, and I feel it gets in the way. And maybe there's many of those things in your mind that get in the way. Past relationships. Maybe you had a lot of different relationships where the people haven't treated you well. And it's put you in a place where you don't trust anyone. And it just feels like, why bother? Because maybe you did try in your last relationship, or, an area of your life you put a lot of energy and effort in, and it didn't work out. I'm getting someone who is, there's some sort of a loss, something that ended here. And, we go through, it's an experience. And yes, sometimes some of us go through many of them, but we're learning through each one. We are growing and evolving, becoming a different version. And each of these connections, experiences teach us something. They're not there to hurt us. It's just an experience. So allow yourself to feel into the experience of loss, the experience of betrayal, whatever this is for you, sadness, crying it out. Allow yourself to cry things out. Feel into the experience, because that's what you're meant to do here. This is what this human body does. but don't hold on to it. Don't carry it with you. And I'm getting this coming in as strength. The swords are actually strength for you. So I feel like you're somebody that's really good at moving through the motions of your emotions and setting it aside and not allowing it to interfere in your life. You understand yourself where you know that you have to give yourself time to process something. So it's like, give me a week to just cry this out, stay at home, not go to work, not do anything, and just veg in my home. And after that, I'll be fine. But I need that time to do that. I feel you're really good at doing this, Gemini. So you have your own way of doing this. And if you feel that you don't, they're wanting you to cultivate and create something that is sacred to you, that allows you to release and let go, have some sort of a process with that. Okay, so here, sensing and feeling into something. So your senses are heightened, right? I'm getting a lot of different things that may have been tucked under the carpet, hidden in the closet, now surfacing. And you know, this is something that you've always dealt with, Gemini. I feel there's a lot of things that you've kept hidden, not a lot of people know about. Maybe these are emotions or experiences you've had and the way that you feel about them and how you carry them into your world. I'm getting these as superpowers, not as something that's actually in the way. I'm getting someone that is very strategic, someone that is kind of like a ninja or a spirit warrior, someone who is very tactical and calculated with the actions and the decisions that they make, and they're not afraid to make split-second decisions and move at a blink of an eye, right? And you can sense danger as well. So you have this ability to sense, feel, see, and hear things, Gemini. Okay, so I feel that there's like an alert system going off, and maybe it feels a little bit haywire, or you're feeling like you're disconnected to it. I'm getting some sort of sadness around some loss or disconnect here. Maybe you were ghosted recently. Perhaps you found some sort of a truth out. There's a truth definitely showing up here, and that can sometimes be devastating, and the change that takes place after a truth is revealed can be shattering in our lives. But I feel this is a truth that was incredibly necessary and long overdue for you. This is going to allow you to move forward. It is going to allow you to now see clearly even. So this is what I'm seeing, is you are seeing clearly, and you know, some of you have learned your lessons and you will never be deceived again. You are very good at picking up on the subtleties of people, their behavior, the subtlety of the shifts in the air, like the weather, right? You are very aware. You are very observative. I think that's the word. Very observing. You listen in. You pick up on patterns. You see things that not a lot of people do, and you're able to share this, and you have foresight. This is a gift. It's amplified, and I feel that some of you have been wielding this around really well. You know what? They're letting me know that you are a spirit warrior, and you have been within this energy of the spirit warrior across timelines. Okay, and I feel that you may have family members that are also spirit warriors, and that's a confirmation for you. And perhaps you have some sort of a scar, something that you went through as a child, as a confirmation of this, because you may have done something daring, something like you may have broken your arm or your leg, a toe, maybe you have a scratch, maybe you had to have surgery and you have some sort of a surgery scar. You know, maybe you had some sort of something. It happened here on earth. It's not something that you were born with, but you acquired it. And it's because of this spirit warrior energy. I feel some of you have wild stories around some of the markings you have on your body. This also includes tattoos, everyone, because that's something that is etched into our physical body through ink, through stain. And there's a story behind those usually. A lot of the tattoos we have, many people have. There's stories behind them. So I feel there's some sort of a story here. Something that goes back to your past and across timelines. And I feel there's something ancient about you. You feel this too, like an old soul energy. I'm getting old money. Maybe you're into like cigars, or you know, you love reading books, like thick encyclopedias, or really like old stories, watching black and white films. You know, it's a very royal, like I'm getting something here to do. I don't know if you watch or follow any of the royal family, but I'm getting this coming in. And I'm getting somebody here who's a security guard, someone who works in security, maybe a bouncer, even someone that is protective, a protecting energy. Maybe this is somebody in your family. Maybe this is you. Maybe you're very protective, right? So I'm definitely getting an energy of protection coming in. So know that you are safe and you are protected. And Gemini, Page of Wands. I'm seeing you somewhere different here with this card. Maybe this is a different location. Maybe you're moving. Maybe you're feeling different within yourself as, you know, you are evolving and growing through the experiences you're having. Or perhaps you're looking for a path to take. Or your journey is all of a sudden becoming very clear and you're starting to really connect with your purpose, why you're here. You're finding yourself immersed in that experience even. Here, I do feel there's a shift coming in where things are going to change for you. And it may be tied to the Eight of Swords, the Seven of Swords. There's a spiritual experience that you are having. And sometimes our physical, material experience doesn't make sense. So sometimes we have to tap into our spiritual mind and look at our world from that perspective. Just because if we're continually staying out of balance by being in that material mindset, we're not going to see what the other communication is that's coming through the spiritual realm. So here you want to create some balance between you and your connection to spirit, to not to disregard the coincidences and the things that are happening that you're taking notice of, that you're aware of, you know, saying there's no way that is something that happens to everyone, or, you know, whatever it is. They want you to believe in the power of magic around you that's already happening. It's happening within you as well. I feel that there's a lot of synchronicities that have been happening in your life recently, Gemini, where maybe you've been thinking about someone and all of a sudden you see them showing up. Maybe you sensed or felt something, you spoke about it, or you didn't say anything, but it showed up. So these kinds of things definitely are happening. It's letting you know that you have this ancient energy within you. And it's not your first time here on Earth. You've been here across many timelines. And I feel you always had that spirit warrior within you. And those of you that are already connecting to this understand why you're here. You understand this part of yourself. You're like, yep, I know I've been here, but I'm coming here as a new person, a different energy, a different complete theme, a different timeline. So I am starting from scratch. I am starting from the beginning. Sometimes we fight with this part of ourselves. Like, no, it's not that, it's something different. So yes, there's a truth being revealed here, and it has to do with you and how you show up in your world. How are you showing up in your world right now, Gemini? Are you showing up as an expert, or are you showing up as like a student, a teacher, learning? I'm getting the student and teacher vibe here. You're meant to be both through the experience you're going through, the student and the teacher. And there's something that is coming into view here for you, Gemini. There's something that you're seeing very clearly. I feel you've taken action on it. Your will is in this. You've committed yourself, and it's almost like you've planted the seed and you've watered it, and you're kind of standing back and you're going to see what happens. And the commitment, the devotion to this is where things really start to happen here for you. So I'm seeing someone that is showing up here within this space every day, showing up and tending to the seed that they have planted. And I feel you don't know what the seed is yet. So it's almost like an experiment to see what works and what doesn't work. And here they want you to not be afraid to make mistakes. Set that fear aside. Don't be afraid to take that leap of faith. Don't be afraid to try an out-of-the-box solution or option. Don't be afraid to walk down a different path. Listen to what it is that your intuition and your instincts are sharing with you. And I feel you're moving into a beginner energy, like a training experience where you're going to learn a lot of new things. And yeah, you're going to have to make mistakes and fail a little bit here. because that's how you're going to learn. It's new. You can't expect to be an expert here. You have to start from scratch. And yes, it takes a little bit of energy. And yes, you're going to get frustrated. It might not be a fun experience, but the more that you do it, the better you'll get at it. And it will become something that you're really going to enjoy. So I feel you're setting off on a journey, a new path here. This is all unraveling. You're sensing it, you're feeling it. I feel that some of you are closing out an old chapter. So you're releasing and shedding energies, and you might be going through a period where that is tough for you. You're having a hard time and you have moments, and that's okay. Allow yourself to go through that without judging yourself. Allow yourself to start over again and start from the beginning and try and try and try again. Okay, so yeah, this is what's coming through for you. What I'm going to do now is bring you some light. There's a lot of light coming in, and the priestess of light is who is guiding you through this, walking beside you with the clarity and whatever it is that you are seeking. Okay, so let's pull a card and see what message is coming through. So we are getting for you, my friends, is wings of light. Wings of light. Things are going to happen fast. You might be finding yourself jumping from timeline to timeline and becoming something new. You are becoming something new. That's very clear here with the Page of Wands. Something new, adopting a beginner's mindset. Things are going to be different here, and things are going to happen quickly. Just because they're happening quickly doesn't mean you have to. I'm seeing someone that's moving at warp speed. This is what's going to happen here. So, oh my goodness, you're going to accelerate really quickly in your life. So 42 is the number here. You might be seeing this number along with the number 8, the 7, and the 11. Light code frequencies coming in, connecting you to this message, this reading. So let's pull the interpretation here. Wings of light. The priestess in this card moves to the right, the future, with great speed and purpose. Wings of light and vibrating waves of rainbow energy propel her forward. Get ready, for this card heralds magnificent and colorful changes coming your way. A powerful time of personal transition, perhaps even total transfiguration, is upon you. Your spirit is working from within to bring radical shifts into your attitude and your energy. Old feelings of being stuck will drop, and with every step forward you take, this shift can be so significant that it could redefine you and reveal the essential nature of your soul. This is actually what's happening, and I'm feeling goosebumps right now. So even your appearance may change, Gemini. I feel this is already happening for some of you. On a practical level, something you're working on might just about take off, or this may mark an accelerated external move, a sudden change or personal residence, or even an unexpected work relocation. When this card appears in your spread, make sure you take note of which others are laid out on each side. These cards could indicate some specific details about the types of changes on the horizon. So be open to these and other new adventures. Okay, so those of you that are already resonating with this reading, I've got an affirmation here for you. Feel free to seal this affirmation in the comment section below. I open up to the light and inner power of my true eternal self. I am willing to change, to make new choices, and to move in a new direction. So once again, I open up to the light and inner power of my true eternal self. I am willing to change, to make new choices, and to move in new directions. And you're feeling the wind changing. You're sensing something shifting here. And you know, that is the truth that is coming in. It's time. Spirit is saying it is time, Gemini. So let's go ahead and pull an angel number to seal your reading today. Some of you might already be seeing this number. So 999, completions here, major transformations. Okay, I'm getting karmic energy here as well. So it's time for you to turn the page. It is now time to turn the page. Move on to the next thing now, Gemini. It's time for you to move on to the next thing. You don't want to stay in that old thing. It's been long enough. You've outgrown it. It's expired. It's time to now turn the page. There's a completion happening here. Some of you are reaching the finish line around something. So again, endings, we are coming full circle here. There's a cycle that has completed, a new one that is beginning, and you're going to find yourself starting over somewhere, which is a confirmation of the Page of Wands. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, those of you that have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for your love and support, everyone. I wanted to officially announce that I've launched another channel. It is called The Sacred Oracles. I'll leave you a link in the description box below. It's something that's been sitting within me for a long time, and now it's finally taken shape. And I've got my first video up already, a reading for you and a welcome video. So make sure you go check that out. It is an opportunity for me to express my creativity through different divination tools to bring you more messages. So yeah, go check that out on the other channel. And thank you again so much for your love and support here, everyone. Until the next time. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.